Hello, everyone. I'm Max. Welcome back to our 5 Minutes English podcast. How many times have you told yourself, starting tomorrow, I am going to completely change my life? I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m., run 5 miles, read a whole book every week, and quit eating sugar completely. We have all set massive, ambitious goals like that, especially around the new year. But let's be honest with each other. How many of us actually keep that momentum going for more than a few weeks? Very few, right? The problem isn't that you lack willpower. The problem isn't that you are lazy or unmotivated. The problem is that society has brainwashed us into believing in overnight success. Whenever we scroll through social media, we only see the end results. The millionaire, the fitness model, the best-selling author. We never see the thousands of boring hours that got them there. Because of this, we are conditioned to think that if we want to achieve massive results, we must take massive, painful action right now. So, you try to change your life 180 degrees overnight. But when you do that, your brain actively fights back. If you're used to sleeping in until 7 a.m., and suddenly you force yourself up at 5 a.m., your body is going to rebel. Day 1, you push through using pure motivation. Day 2, you use sheer willpower. But by day 4 or 5, when it's raining outside, your muscles ache, and you had a stressful day at work, your motivation completely vanishes. And then you say those dangerous words, "I'll just take one day off. One day won't hurt." And we all know the truth, that one day usually turns into a week, a month, and then forever. Motivation is a great spark to get you started, but it is completely unreliable. Your daily habits are the only things that will keep you moving forward when motivation fades. So what is the secret? It is the simple philosophy of small habits, big success. Stop trying to make grand, exhausting changes to your routine. Instead, I want you to focus on getting just 1% better every single day. Now, if you measure 1% in a single day, it is completely invisible. Feels meaningless. If you study Spanish for 10 minutes today, you still haven't learned the language. If you go to the gym today, you still don't look fit in the mirror tomorrow. But if you look at it over a longer period of time, magic happens. It is exactly like compound interest in finance. If you get just 1% better every day, and you do that consistently for a full year, the math shows you will be nearly 38 times better than you are right now. Conversely, if you get 1% worse every day, you decline almost down to 0. Think about an airplane flying from Los Angeles to New York. If the pilot shifts the nose of the plane just 1%, a few degrees to the south, the passengers won't feel anything. But by the time they land, they won't be in New York anymore. They will be in Washington, D.C. That small shift completely changes the final destination. Success is not a dramatic, once-in-a-lifetime transformation. It is the product of tiny, boring daily habits. Doing 1 push-up, reading 2 pages, drinking a glass of water instead of a soda. When you repeat a tiny action thousands of times, it creates a massive gap between success and failure. I know you're wondering, how do I actually start without burning out again? I'm going to give you 2 dead simple strategies you can use the moment this episode ends. Strategy number 1, the 2-minute rule. Make the initial action so ridiculously easy that you cannot say no. Don't set a goal to read for an hour. Set a goal to read 1 page before bed. Don't try to work out for 45 minutes. Just commit to unrolling your yoga mat on the floor. The focus here is not the full workout. The focus is mastering the habit of showing up. Once you start, momentum takes over and you usually keep going. Strategy number 2, habit stacking. Instead of trying to squeeze a new habit into a random time, attach it to something you already do on autopilot. The formula is, after I do my current habit, I will do my new habit. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will do 5 push-ups. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write down 1 important goal for the day. Use your old automatic habits to trigger your new ones. Guys, a giant oak tree doesn't grow overnight. A massive river is made up of millions of tiny drops of water. Your life is exactly the same. Your future isn't shaped by monumental, cinematic moments. It is shaped by what you do in the shadows, what you do every single day when nobody is watching. When this podcast is over, please don't write down a giant, complicated plan to change your life. I just want you to do one thing. Pick one small habit. Keep it incredibly small. And start doing it today. Because small habits create big success. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.